God. Morning, folks. Sunday reflection. Oh, out. Sunday reflection on everything. Because I used to wake up in the morning, lie in bed, think about the day, and I find myself waking up and my brain just goes through the gears thinking, it's like, what the fuck? Where do you start? It's cold all of a sudden, really cold. These were my first thoughts. Is it logical to think that there would be this much of a temperature change so fast, right? If the sun really was 150 million kilometers away, and at its furthest it's like 145, no, its furthest is 150, at its closest, what is it, 140, there's 5 million kilometers difference between closest and furthest. Why is there such a temperature change? 145 million, 150 million. What difference would it make? And we have the tilt, don't we? This is how I woke up. It's cold. And then I'm thinking, if it was a close sun, and its orbit, it was just shifting further away from each country, because it was flat, it would make more sense. It'd be logical that it's cold. Just move another whatever. Look, anyway. And then my head goes to the bullshit science. The Roma. It didn't happen. He did not have accurate timekeeping devices. So anybody who's, right? And then I find myself thinking, they've made people stupid. People just, and then, for some reason, this is roughly how it worked out. All of these scientists that have gone missing, 14, 15, 16, what? And then I think about that one and I go, I remember one was missing a while back, but then all of a sudden it was 11. So hang on a minute. And then it's 14, and then another one goes missing. So hang on. For me to believe that, to know that it was true, I would need to know of every single one of those scientists who's just disappeared. I would have had to know who they were, like actors. When I see something like that, bang, 14 scientists have gone missing and they were all working on what? How do I know that that's true? Hang on a minute, what happened to the Epstein files? And then my mind is right where it left off before I went to sleep. It's all of this stuff. Nobody can verify all of these scientists. Oh, I'm sure there must be people out there who can. But I look at all those names, I've never heard of them before. So how do I know that it's not just another bullshit story that has been fed in? Because you look at the comments, oh, I bet that one's working on this and anti-gravity, and then there's this girl that went missing because of her father. And again, it's where do you go to find the truth in each of these stories? Because there is so much out there that you don't know what is real and what isn't. Now, I am objective and I have a logical mind, and this is how it works. I don't know if all of these scientists have gone missing. For me, it looks like a possible bullshit story, just another distraction. Maybe one or two have gone missing, and they throw all of these other ones in, and it all gets jumbled up in the mess. And you're back to square one. Epstein files, what fucking happened? Here we are, right? Social media is what is destroying logic and common sense now. Because you cannot verify the stories. I had the Saginac effect up here, the Schwarzschild effect, they're bullshit. bullshit. It didn't happen. It's bullshit science. Haven't been to the moon, but here we are again. How? What is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is the earlier they get to the children, the more bullshit they can feed them. The only way to get out of this mess is for people to start thinking for themselves, to use logic and common sense, because social media, it's out of control. And then you have all of these stories, horrific stories, children, and then boop, there's a mortgage ad. Oh, and then there's a cooking ad for pancakes, and then it goes on to something serious again. People, everything has been muddled up, and people honestly don't even know to differentiate between what's important and what isn't. You don't even know if all of the comments on stuff are real. They tailor people's social media feeds to that person. So my social media feed, probably different to anybody else's. Be interesting to sit down with a whole bunch of different people who have different interests and compare social media feeds. You'll find that they are altering individual realities for individual people. The one thing is for sure, it's about liars and charlatans, right? That's for sure. These are the facts. Another thing is for sure, it's the children. They're targeting, you have to target the children. You have to brainwash children at a young age for them to believe the stuff that they're believing. Being objective and logical in this world is a crime, because it is not encouraged, because you end up just like this. It's impossible to differentiate between what is real and what isn't in the screens, in your devices. If you put that device down for a day, seriously, contact people, say, listen, if you want to contact me, email, phone, leave it. Go to the beach, go out, go for a walk. You'll find that everything is realer, because it's the bullshit that these things are bringing to us, that it is, you do not know what is real and what isn't. How the fuck are the kids going to know what's real and what isn't if the grown-ups don't? I mean, far out. The bullshit that is being fed to everybody, it's unbelievable. And this is the problem. There's so much important stuff has been fed in with the BS that it's just all been diluted. It's just a news explosion. And folks, it's very difficult. And even if you do weed out what's real and what isn't, how do you then let other people know? You can't, because the social media sites are it's the passage of information. Who controls the passage of information? For all I know, I post this now and it goes nowhere. But it gives me 200 views here, 1,000 views there, and I think, oh, my message is getting out. But is it? Listen, I tell you what, it's insane. You have to think for yourself. That's the moral of the story. You have to understand, you have to know. You have to work things out for yourself. You cannot rely on other people to work stuff out for you, because those other people could be lying, and in all likelihood they are, right? That was my Sunday reflection. I'll be back later.